Doom, 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 doom. Hello, everybody. This is Meowzer from the Stereotypical Geek channel. And you may be wondering, why is the title of this video different from the others? I am so confused. Well, if you are not able to read, let me tell you. We are going to be doing a Let's Build on the channel. And not your typical kind of Let's Build that everyone does. Everyone. No, we're going to do an awesome Let's Build because we are superior. At least we think we are, and that is what matters. We are going to be doing a Let's Build of a D&D town. And you may be asking, what is the difference between a D&D town and a normal town with the weird people with the long noses that make me feel uncomfortable? Well, the difference is, in this town, you could literally kind of sit down and just play D&D in this town if you want to. Like with the spaces, we might actually put little blocks in for spaces, or we might not. We're going to figure it out. Probably not. But you could literally play kind of D&D in this town if you wanted to. But what it will probably mainly serve as is kind of a visual describer to kind of let your players literally walk through the places they're going. And this is for a campaign I will be building. So we have picked out a really nice area here. It's nice and flat with some curves and some hills. And we have this nice kind of marshy river going through it and a nice kind of bay thing going over here. And it's a really nice spot. And it's going to be not a huge town, but it's going to be pretty decently sized. And you may be asking, Meowzer, what the hell are those trees? They're the best thing ever, or the worst thing ever, or there's something new, and I'm confused. Well, that is because in this thing, we are in a mod pack called Feed the Beast. And we're not looking to do extremely technical stuff here. The main reason is because all the block variants you have. It's insane how much block variants you have in this mod. So that's kind of why we chose it. And we're using Spax, like a custom version of Spax that we kind of put together. Well, we didn't put together. So I keep saying we. That may be confusing you. Are you talking about us? Are we part of the team? Well, in my heart, you're part of the team, but no. We have another member of the Stereotypical Geek channel here by the name of Biggs. Biggs is laying down floor. He's awesome like that. He's nodding. He's going to go back to his work now. In any case, he's kind of helping with this, and you may notice that we already have something started building. Why didn't I introduce you to this before? Because I hate Fraps, and it hates me, and the videos just disappeared. So this inn is called the Black Lotus, and it is indeed an inn or tavern. And it's going to be the home of kind of the main NPC of this town. And you may be wondering, well, Meowzer, you guys don't know how to build in Minecraft because there's not enough visual contrast, everything's a little bit dark. But for a project like this, you need to have a realization, and that realization is you don't need to say what's going to look good in Minecraft. You need to say how your player is going to feel when they look at this. And the whole point of this place is to kind of give a dark, ominous feeling. Like when you walk into these doors, it should be kind of have that moody, kind of ominous, dark feeling like something might not be quite, something might not quite be right. And the owner of this bar does have his issues. So that's kind of the ambiance we're going for. You need to think about how this is going to impact your players' emotions, and what they're going to think when they're going in here. So that's why that's something you really need to consider. And we still do kind of have some variants with the light wood floors, which were Big's idea because he's a damn genius, and these great wood logs going through. But you just need to remember that when you're doing a project like this, if you want to, because it's a really cool project, I think so anyway, which is why we're doing it, but you need to consider how your players are going to be affected. And I know it looks like there's like no windows in here, but we're kind of building it. We're doing the base structure, and then we're going to be kind of varying it up as we go. Like, this is going to eventually be a big bay window. There's going to be windows going along. There's going to be rafters every now and then. This lamppost is not. That's not going to be in here. That's just a little test we did. We got an awesome, really cool bar going across here that catches your eye as soon as you walk in the door. We have a grand entrance. So that's kind of what we have so far, and I will give you more updates as we go through. But this is a project we're going to be working on for the next couple weeks, I think, and I'll occasionally throw a video up, mainly when me and Biggs have time to work on this, because this is kind of our pet project. But yeah, and I will give you another update soon. And this is me and Biggs, and we will get back to you soon. Okay, here's a quick update of what we're doing. And for those interested, the main kind of blocks we're going to be using right here, we have the ebony wood block, which is pretty damn snazzy. That's what the walls are mainly made of. We have the walnut wood block, which is what the floors are made of. We're actually not using the basalt brick yet, but we will be eventually. We have some purple stained glass, which we're gonna fix the textures on because they look kind of shitty right now, but we're gonna fix that. And then we have basalt here, but mainly we're using basalt paper. And also we're kind of sprinkling obsidian throughout and nether brick. Nether brick as accentuation pieces, but yeah. So we have our awesome kitchen made by Biggs over here. This is kind of completely him. We have a oven with the chimney going outside and a nice little chef station. Ho ho ho! Iron Chef! Um, we have a little an exit here where serving girls can, leave. Probably going to lower that down a little bit. Our awesome bar is kind of done. We have the flower. That's just there randomly for now. And we ended up raising the ceiling by 2, I think. It was 2? Was it 2? Was it 2? I think it was 2. We ended up raising the ceiling by 2. And that gave us a little bit more space. It's still, the rafters just stand out amazingly, I think. And then we're going to have lamps hanging off the wood, off the ceiling. And I think it's just going to look really cool. We put in our bay window right here. And that bay window extends to what's going to be one of the suites. We have our actual chimney that's actually smoking, which was using the smoking block, literally called the smoking block if you're looking for it. This is going to be the owner's office / bedroom, and it's going to have a nice window overlooking it because he's kind of a cautious guy. We're getting some nice shapes going on here, and here's that bay window kind of goes up to one of the suites. We're going to be kind of cramming a lot of rooms in up here, so we're going to have to be very efficient with our space. But that's not too hard to do, I think. It's going to be a challenge, for sure, but it's going to be interesting. And that's kind of what we have so far. We're also, I think, maybe down here by this lake, or kind of hanging off the lake, we're going to have a nice little patio area where people can go out and eat, because we're classy as fuck. Classy as hell, I don't know. But, yeah, here's a random purple tree. I just wanted to see what it looked like, because I hadn't really experimented with it yet. It looks okay. But here's kind of what we have so far, and these lamps aren't permanent, they're just kind of here because we need light, So, that's what we have so far, and I will give you guys another update soon. Hello everyone, it is Meowzer again. So, something you need to consider, and this isn't just when you're doing anything with Minecraft DnD Village, it's something you need to consider in D&D in general. You need to be able to describe features that can help or hinder your players. So, let's just say these big rafters. Do they look cool? Yeah, they look awesome. But theoretically, if the player somehow snuck in here and managed to cut all these rafters down, could it perhaps compromise the building's structural integrity? Totally possibility. And we're using these raft lights. They're a really cool lantern thing that Big showed me, and they're really cool. And they totally work with the motif of the tavern. But how we're going to explain it is they're going to be magic. Magic from the future, past, place, thingamajiggy. So a player theoretically could hit one of these, and whatever magic is in there could release like an explosion, or it could be like this viscous oil that sets everything on fire. So things like that be really interesting to let your players know about, and it's good to add little features like that your players could possibly exploit or could kill them. It's always good. So we have our staircase kind of put in. Biggs is down putting a staircase to the cellar down there. You could see him. He's working diligently while I do nothing, as is the usual. We got a staircase railing up, and it's starting to shape up really cool. The tavern is turning out really awesome. And yeah, we're starting to add little finishing features like these windows. This window behind the bar. and these windows right here. Now, I will say that I am kind of worried about we're using a little bit too much of the basalt pavers, and it's looking a little bit too much like stone, but that can be adjusted as needed later. We kind of work as we go. So yeah, remember, put things in that could either help your opponent, help your players kill things, or help kill your players, because killing your players is what is fun. And as you can see, not much has changed. So we have kind of a floor layout. That's a glitch right there. Don't worry about that. It's gonna kill my frames though. So low frames. I got like 10 FPS right now. Anyway, I digress. So we're starting to get a floor layout on the second floor, where the rooms are going to go. This is going to be a suite. This is actually going to be cut in half, little bathroom type area here. And we decided that we need a third floor. For what we want to do, it's just going to have a third floor. So we're going to have a third floor that's almost a copy of this exact same layout, but over the owner's office slash bedroom, this is going to be a balcony. And that'll be pretty cool. And it'll actually save me from the horrors of doing the roof right here. Because the roof right here would suck balls. Like, just, it would be horrible and I'd hate my life. So it kind of saves me doing that too. And, yeah. On the inside, we have our base kind of done, but you saw that. We have a new patio kind of out here. Where, you know, diners can come out and eat and fornicate during the night to try to get a thrill because their marriage is old and stale, or there's just hookers. Anyway, fun family. Biggs went crazy and made an arcane freaking cold storage cellar. Yeah, look, see, he's melting the ice. Ice, stop melting. It's good ice. It's just that one block. But we're probably gonna expand that, make it a little bit bigger. But yeah, it's, you know, for our first day, it's turning out pretty good. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but this place is called the Black Lotus. If you know where the hell that's from, you're a cool person and you should comment. Besides that, yeah, we will get back to you. Next time we might show a little bit more coverage. Next time, Biggs might be able to, chat with us all. Right now he can't because his wife is sleeping and he's not a dick. Well, he's not much of a dick. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you disliked the video, go ahead and give it a dislike. Criticism, what the hell? Okay, let's ignore the lightning. Unlimited power! There's a Dark Sith Lord here. Anyway, if you dislike the video, we're gonna shoot you with lightning. I'm kidding. Criticism's good. And if you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. If you don't want to leave a comment anyway. We're nice people. No, not really. Anyway, have a good day. This has been Meowzer and Biggs of the Stereotypical Geek channel, and we will see you next time.